Hi, Stephen Howard here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this year's NBA Finals, what I think is going to be important for these finals, and then ultimately who I think is going to win. Some important things about the finals this year. This is the first time in 40 years that Golden State has reached the finals. So I think that first game is going to be really important to Golden State because you're going to have a lot of those first game finals jitters. Playing in the NBA Finals is different than the Western Conference Finals and really any type of the playoff. Every single possession is going to be paramount, and you're going to be able to feel that pressure. Another thing that's important in this finals, the Cavaliers are 12-2 in the postseason, the Warriors 12-3. That means there's only 5 losses between both these teams. That means that neither of these teams have really had to endure any adversity. So it's going to be important when a team gets down maybe 0-2 in a series or it's 2-1 in a series, how that team with the deficit is going to react, because these teams haven't had to really deal with any of that in this series. The other thing, LeBron James playing his 5th consecutive NBA Finals. The Cavaliers are going to have the experience side when it comes to playing in the finals, really even in the overall playoff experience. Draymond Green really has been playing superb type of basketball. He's been averaging 10 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 3-pointer, 1 block shot. No player's ever done that in NBA history in the playoffs. And if he averages that, then he's going to really set the standard of being that kind of X-factor type of guy. He's got 10 double-doubles in 15 playoff games this year. He only had 18 during 79 regular season games. So he's playing exceptional, really. LeBron James, though, with that 5th consecutive postseason, that's putting him in the league with your Bill Russells. Bill Russell played in 10 straight, so he's really playing well. I think Draymond Green, though, is going to be key to Golden State. He's going to be defending LeBron James when they play the small ball. He's going to be trying to keep Tristan Thompson off the glass. He's going to need to score and rebounds like he's done in this playoffs, I think, for Golden State to be effective. Some other people I think that are going to be important for both teams. Klay Thompson, he's coming off a concussion, so you're going to wonder how he's going to react in that first game. Didn't really have a great series versus the Rockets. I think he's going to need to play better versus the Cavaliers for Golden State to win. He's an integral part of their offense, shooting that long ball. He and Steph Curry. I'm leaving out Steph Curry and LeBron James because they're going to have their typical type of a game. LeBron, best player in the game. Steph Curry, MVP. I believe they're both going to have exceptional series because they've really done that all year long. And Kyrie Irving, I've heard that he's not 100% and that he's probably not going to play in this first game. That's a big blow for the Cavaliers. His ability to create offense for the Cavaliers, his ability to be that offensive starter for the Cavaliers is really huge, and also putting pressure on the Golden State Warriors to defend him. So that means Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, they're not going to have to defend him. They're not going to have to exert that type of energy. He's a guy that does a lot off the dribble, so if he's not able to be mobile, there's really no use having him on the court. So I don't think that you're going to see him much like you didn't see him in the previous Eastern Conference Finals for the Cavaliers. So if he's not playing, that's going to be a huge blow for the Cavaliers. I think J.R. Smith is going to have to be that X-factor guy, much like Draymond Green is for the Cavaliers. When he has those games where he's making shots, when he's hitting those 3-pointers, that's when the Cavaliers are really tough to beat because you focus on LeBron James, and a guy like J.R. Smith can really go off. Tristan Thompson, I think you're going to see a lot of small ball in this series. So when they do have that small ball, Tristan Thompson's ability to get to the glass, create offense for himself, he's really a broken play player. You don't see them run a lot of sets for him. He gets a lot of his points off offensive rebounds, just being athletic and just going after the basketball more. He's going to have to do that to be exceptional for the Cavaliers. Andre Iguodala, not a guy that you're going to look to score points. His importance for the Warriors is his ability to slow down LeBron James. You're not going to stop LeBron James. You just want to make his points difficult. You want to turn him more into a facilitator than a scorer who's facilitating and getting rebounds. You just want to limit his effectiveness. Amon Shumpert, much like Andre Iguodala, is going to be asked to do for the Cavs to defend Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. His ability to defend them is going to be important as well. Harrison Barnes had a tremendous series versus the Rockets. I think if he comes and that confidence from that series ebbs over into this finals matchup, and he's able to score like that, then that's going to be big for the Warriors and help them out a lot. I don't know if you're going to see Mozgov and Bogut a lot, because I think you're going to see him at the beginning and probably at the end, depending on who's winning. But I think you're going to see more of different type of lineups. One thing about the Warriors, they have a lot of hybrid players that can play a lot of positions. Harrison Barnes can play the 3 and the 4. Draymond Green play the 3, 4, the 5. You're going to see a lot of that. So I think you're going to see a lot of different lineups during this season. I believe you're going to see Golden State win in 6. I think the health of Kyrie Irving and really is going to depend on the mentality of LeBron James. He's, I think, the only player who singularly can will his team to win. You look at his team. He's the only one left of the big 3. Kevin Love's out. Kyrie Irving didn't play majority of that last series, and he's the only one that's there. So there's a guy that is playing with a tremendous amount of mindset right now, and he's got a lot of focus. But I think the offensive firepower of Golden State, you got to remember, this team was the best offensive and defensive team the whole season. That's tough to go against, because not only can they score a lot of points, but they prevent you from scoring points as well. So I think Golden State in 6. You look at both these teams, really good at home. So, it's not a series until somebody wins on the road. So looking forward to a great series. But ultimately, I think Golden State is going to win. Steve Kerr, both first-year coaches, I think Steve Kerr has the edge just because of his finals experience, the tutelage that he's had from guys like Phil Jackson. I think overall he's going to be able to do more. And then Alvin Gentry, offensively, his offensive counterpoint, I think, is going to come up with some offensive tinkering for the series as well. So I give the coaching staff edge to Golden State as well. It should be a great series, though. Best players in the game. So, yeah, Golden State in 6. Enjoy the series. Should be fun. Thanks.